Hey guys, it's Kelly Ann and welcome to another Flossy Friday. Today is May 14th. I can't believe it's already the middle of May. It's almost the middle of the year. How? No clue. I have worked on 3 things. Have I finished anything? No. Could I be farther? Yes. Have there been some days where I've just been exhausted? So, little update. I genuinely feel better. Last week I told you that my ultrasound came back that I had 1 gallstone, but I have added the apple cider vinegar back into my electrolytes, which I hadn't done for about a month and a half. And in like a week and a half, I just started feeling better and I don't have the pain anymore at all, which I think means it's either passed but like not painfully, which would be weird. It was dissolved by the apple cider vinegar because it can do that, or it softened it enough to pass it with no pain. I'm not really sure, but I have like no pain. And I'm back in the gym and hitting it hard, and that is so much fun for me. And anyways, I'm feeling a lot better. I'm feeling myself. I was on pain meds daily for about a month and just felt very drugged a lot. But getting back into the routine of like the workouts and stuff, since I felt better this week, I have been really tired. So I also haven't been stitching as much as I was hoping to. Since I was starting to kind of feel better over the weekend, this last weekend, but it is what it is. I have worked on 3 things because I did get my 1 piece of haul that I've bought in like months, and I went ahead and started it because they're super cute and it's coming up, but you're gonna see that. So I worked on both of my Lizzie Kates, and then I started this new little series, which you'll see. I also have a couple of other surprises to show you, but let's just give you a cat update. There's Stella. She's sleeping in the background, and Potter is in the living room sleeping, I believe. Okay, so I am really thirsty. I got 2 of the items back from the framers. I got the 2 paintings back. The baby quilt, my dad's baby quilt, that I showed you guys a couple months ago, January or February maybe. I'm trying to remember when we dropped it off. We dropped it off the first weekend of April. Was that Easter? I think I dropped it off Easter weekend maybe. I can't remember. It was a little over a month ago. Anyways, the frame and mat that we picked for the quilt were on back order. And they called me, everything was supposed to be ready in about 2 weeks. And I think one of these frames was also on back order. And anyways, they called me at like a week and a half, and they said that some of the stuff was on back order, so it'd be like another 2 weeks. So I called last Friday, and they said that these 2 were ready and that the frame and the mat for the quilt had come off a back order, so then they should get it in probably like the next week, and it should be done in like 2 weeks. So it might be done like this weekend, possibly next weekend. So, or like sometime within this next like week. So that's really exciting, and I already know where it's gonna go because it is the only wall big enough that doesn't have like furniture and stuff in front of it. So I already know where it's gonna go. Okay, but let me go ahead and show these to you. I haven't fully unwrapped them, and that's because I need to rearrange a lot of things, especially to make room for the baby quilt, because it's a baby quilt within like an inch to an inch and a half of matting, and then like a frame like this thick. So it's massive and it's going to be amazing and gorgeous and beautiful, but it's massive. So until we can like get that hung, there's another really big painting that needs to get hung up in a different painting spot. And so then there's going to be some rearranging. Anyway, so I haven't fully unwrapped these, but you'll be able to see them. This is the magnolia. So I just went with like a really simple gold frame, and it's a wood frame, but like with the gold leafing on it. And I think it looks stunning. I wanted something really simple that would make the greens really pop in the center of that magnolia blossom. Really, really pop. And then the little cat that was in my dad's room as a kid. So we looked at a couple different frames. We looked at gold, we looked at silver. My grandmother said that it used to have a white frame on it. And okay, that's on the outside. And I was really, really drawn to like this pink finished one to like really bring out the pinks in the bow and in the mouth and the nose and in the ears. I just thought, you know, it would really look cool offsetting all of the gray and blue. So I'm really super happy with how these came out. I think the cat is going to go in my room, and the magnolia is going to go in the living room for sure. But anyways, she started playing with like some of the paper or the plastic. So I have to keep on telling her no, because I've been keeping them in here because this room is like my messiest room, because there's just so many things happening in here. And she started being able to get into anything and hop up to higher bookshelves and of that sort and messing with things. And so if I'm not in here, I've been closing the door. So the paintings have been in here until they can go up on the wall, because I feel like that is the most safe location for them, away from her. But whenever I'm in here, she'll come and wrestle with the plastic. Okay, so let's dive into stitching. Like I said, the weekend and stuff, this last weekend, I was supposed to go back home. That did not end up happening. My grandmother kind of hurt her tailbone really, and didn't tell anybody. So whenever it came to it, she didn't want to like go out and do anything. So my dad said, you know, like, save your gas, stay up there. We have tickets to the football game. Let's go to the last playoff game. And we actually won the playoff game. It was so much fun. My cousin and his son came in for the game. He's an alum as well. My cousin and his son is looking for college, like places to go to college, and so we're also trying to convince him to go there. And anyways, they decided to come to the game because Steve hadn't been to a game like since he lived here, which was like almost 30 years ago. Like I was a kid whenever they lived here. And so anyways, losing my train of thought. Anyways, he wanted to come to the game, so they got tickets and we all got to sit together, and it was just a really, really fun day getting to hang out with my younger cousin, and he's 17, but getting to hang out with him and getting to hang out with my older cousin, his dad, and my dad and him get along really well, and so they like chatted a lot, and me and my younger cousin chatted a lot. And so it was just a really good day, but it was really, really sunny and really, really hot. And then as soon as we got home from the game, my dad left to go back to his house because he had to drive. And then there was an event happening on our town square that evening. So I went out and about with my friend Ashley to this like town event. And anyways, so I didn't get any stitching done on Saturday. Sunday, I had a migraine because I had too much heat exposure the day before and not enough water in the middle of the day. I had plenty before and in the evening, but in the middle where we were at the game. I was silly and I didn't get a water the first time this season that I haven't gotten a water at a game, and I paid for it on Sunday. I was in bed the whole day, like with lights off, air down, all that kind of stuff, and I had it again on Monday. So very little stitching over the weekend because I just did not, I wore myself out and I just did not feel good. So I've been trying to make up this week for that, but you can only do so much. So let me show you my Christmas rules, because I did get about 2.5 rules finished. In the last like week or so. Oh my gosh, this needle is wrapped around. Okay. I've been like going in between them every couple of days, so I have an active needle and it's becoming a problem. So this is on 32 count Lugana Picture This Plus in sterling. This is the other half of the was it a quarter? Yes, it was a quarter of fabric, because Halloween Rules is finished and on the other half. So I finished up Hang Mistletoe, Keep the Schedule Light, and I started No Pouting. So I have to finish the little wavy line, and then there's a little bit of holly and a stocking. And then I'll be on to the next one. So I officially have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 6.5 finished. And then I eventually need to go back up to the top. I'm still not in the mood to do that yet, so I'm working on, I'm thinking after the next 2 rules I'll do a little bit more at the top, because then I feel like it'll be like spaced out more evenly for finishing it. And I got some more, and that's by Lizzie Kate. That's called Christmas Rules, and you can get all those patterns on 123 Stitch. They exclusively carry her now because she is retired, but she does like once, maybe twice a year since she's retired and gone exclusively to 123 Stitch. She's come out with an exclusive pattern that has only ever been on 123 Stitch, so check that out. And you can also get cat lessons for people. So I did quite a bit more work on this. So this is the very end of the pattern right here, and this is going to be the bottom. So it's a milk and saucer with some milk spilled. But I'm just working on the words on this second bottom half, and I haven't decided yet because I'm working on this corner. So I almost have a 4th done because it's a single page pattern. If you're familiar with like how Lizzie Kate's work, they're like little tiny like single pamphlet book things. I haven't decided if I want to move over and do the second half of the bottom, or if I want to do the second half or this side of the pattern on the top. I haven't decided which quadrant I want to go. I could like totally confuse myself and go diagonal. Who knows? I don't know. I won't do that. But yeah, I haven't decided if I want to go from here up or go from here over this way. Oh, it goes, actually, no, that's wrong. It probably goes to the end of this paw print over here, because the rest of this says speaking. So there's a K, an I, and a G. So yeah, I think it's supposed to hit probably at the end of this paw print. So I have a little bit more to go, but the words go really fast. And I'm changing up all the colors on that one, so I don't even know. And I'm not keeping the symbols. I picked new colors and I attached them to a symbol whenever I picked my colors, but I'm changing some of them up even more so. So I'm not really sticking to it. And then this is the pattern that came in the mail. This is Oh, I forgot to talk about the fabric of this one. See, my brain, it's all over the place. So another Lizzie Kate, this is Cat Lessons for People. She also has a dog one, but this is 32 count Lugana fabric flare. It's just paw print, I think is what it's called, is paw print. And Fabric Flare has a website, but I think 123 sells some Fabric Flare. I got mine from dovestitch.com. It's all spelled out, dovestitch.com on Etsy. She sells mostly only Fabric Flare, and she has a ton of different styles of it. But there are other shops that carry it. I think Beach House Cottage has it. Is that beachcottagestitchers.com maybe? If you Google Fabric Flare fabric, you'll find that there are shops that carry it. I found my shop on Etsy whenever I was looking for this fabric. But like I said, some of it's on 123. You can get all of it on fabricflare.com. And then there are some like smaller LNSs and stuff that also carry Fabric Flare. Okay, so this is like my haul. Brenda Gervais, she's been putting out these little like seasonal mini packs this year. The first one was the Love Notes pack, and that had 5. I think it had 5 patterns. This one also has 5. That one had 5 cute Valentine's theme related stitches. And then she came out with the Easter pack called Jelly Bean Jubilee, and that one had 7. And so this one is called Red, White, and Bloom because there's little sunflowers on all of them. They're super cute. I think there's only one pattern that doesn't have sunflowers, and it's this one right here, and it says Red, White, and Bloom, and there's no flowers on it. But all the other ones have little sunflowers, and so we have little bald eagles everywhere. They're so cute. A sunflower growing out of an Uncle Sam hat. Uncle Sam. So anyways, had to get this pack, and I've started on the biggest piece in the pack. There's 2 bigger pieces. It's this one and this one. But I started this one, so that's what she will look like finished. And I'm stitching this on the same fabric that I've currently done all the other little packs. So this is, the designer is Brenda Gervais, but her design name is under With Thy Needle and Thread. And I got this one from Nancy at Needle Case Goodies on Etsy, but several people have it. But I've been stitching all of the series so far on this crystal, picture this plus, confetti in 16 count Aida. So I'm changing up the colors, changing them up. I'm doing it all in DMC, but I lightened up, I kind of like lightened and muted the flag colors, and then their clothing colors I'm doing in the really super like bright ones. And I thought it would be really fun to split up her dress and make her dress red, white, and blue. So I made the top part of her dress white. This little bit in between here, like the sashing and like the collar is going to be white, and then the brighter dark blue. So the white that's going to go in here is 822, so it's more of like a muted cream. And so yeah, I've been working on her, and I've been really, really enjoying it. It's just, these little packs are so much fun to stitch. They're quicker. They're just super cute. I need to start getting them finished. Yikes. I need to start FFOing some things because I would probably make them all little pillows. I have a little pillow display in my entry hall, and so and it's a little 2-tiered basket situation, so perfect for pillows. So I think I'll probably make all of these pillows. I think that would be a cute idea. But yeah, I love it. So I'm working my way through those. I really want to get these done, and then I'll destash the pattern because I'm only going to stitch them the one time. And I'm having to work from the working, or I can't make a working copy. I'm out of black ink in my printer, and I'm super tight budget this month, and so I'm not going to go buy printer ink right now, because I'm working on whips other than this, and so I already have working copies printed of the things that I'm currently actively working on. Potter hair floating around. And I wanted to try and make a working copy of this, and it wouldn't let me. So I'm working from the pattern, but I'm being very careful with it. But anyways, they're really cute. They're let me see what the sizes are. The stitch counts, so this one is Liberty's Garden, and the stitch count is 78 by 45. Sam's Sunflower is this one right here. The tiniest one is 19 by 50. Stars and Stripes Salute is this one right here. So it's the bald eagle with the flag, and it's really cute. You can't see it. You can't see it, but that is a watering can. I can't show you the pattern, but it's a watering can. And it is 40 by 57. So it's quite heavily stitched, but it is small. And then July Jubilee is the Uncle Sam piece, and he's 51 by 48. And then the Red, White, and Bloom is 65 by 76. So that's technically the largest one, but it's really spaced out. So she's the largest heavily stitched. That's the largest space-wise. And then that one probably has the most like heavy stitching with that big water pail. But they're all super, super cute. But they all finish really small. Like I said, they were done on 36 count. I'm doing 16, so mine are a tiny bit bigger. But it's like 8 1/4 by 6 1/2. The smallest one is like 6 1/4 squared. Like they're, and those might be finished. That might be with extra because they are not that big. This is like 2.5 inches tall on my fabric. It's like 4.5 by 2.5. So the 8 1/4 by 6 1/2, that's with borders for finishing. Anyways, super cute. So I'm also working on those. I want to get these done, so that way it'll encourage me to get all of the sets so far finished. And so, yes, that's where I'm at with that. It's very cute. It's not, they aren't going to be ready by Memorial Day, but they will be done by July 4th. So that'll be really exciting. But anyways, that's about it. So this next week, I'm going to keep on working on the Red, White, and Bloom kit or set. My cat lessons for people, my Christmas rules, and then I'm just kind of waiting. I really want to work on my latch hook, but I will pause whatever I'm working on whenever the next Frosted Pumpkin Christmas wreath pattern comes out. But it's usually around like the 24th or 25th, so it'll probably be in another like week or so. And I'll switch to my latch hook until I get it caught up, because I have all the colors that I need now, and I have an extra, I have the second piece of canvas to tie together with it to continue going. So I just need to attach the canvas, cut a ton of little baby threads, and just go to town. So that's going to be coming up at the end of the month. I'm not hitting some of my goals, but I also didn't expect to not feel good as long as I did and to have other things come up. The other things, like some of the stuff that I want to do, I need to do some stuff around my house. I need to finish, I want to and need to finish working on a couple of stitching projects. I have a couple of gifts that I'm making. that I keep on talking about that are surprises. I have my Tula quilt that I want to finish putting at least the blocks together so I can put the top together. I have my Christmas charm pack quilt that I really want to finish. I really want to finish my blocks for my really big floral extravaganza, so that way I can get the configuration and start putting that top together, because that one to me is super exciting, like super exciting. And I have those projects that I want to do. I know that we're going into summer, but I want to spring clean my house, and I want to go like by room. So like I've been trying to get my hall bathroom finished repainting for like 3 months now almost, because I started it like middle of February, so it's almost been 3 months. So like I might start there, but like I want to completely dust everything, finish any painting or any paint touch-ups that need to be done in that room, decorating it. So you know, like these paintings and stuff and the artwork coming in and all that kind of stuff also goes hand in hand with that. I'm going to snag some stuff from my bedroom back home that I want to bring up here and put in my house as decorations. So that'll be like more shifting and rearranging of some stuff and all that kind of thing. So anyways, so whenever I get some of that stuff, I want to like really start this process of like, I'm going to move furniture away from walls. I'm going to like wipe down walls. I'm going to touch up paint. I'm going to declutter stuff. I'm going to organize stuff. And I want to go room by room. This will probably still be the last room. I always make this the last room. There's just way too much in here. Everywhere else has been decluttered so many times. This is honestly the disaster room. So it needs like a whole month, like a week per shelving item. Anyways, so I have my garden, I have my rose garden, I have to like keep up with my workouts and my training, and also you know, mowing my yard and weed eating and all that stuff. So there's still things that I have to do, and sleep and work and all of that. So I know that I'm making really good progress on my stitching. Am I making the amount that I want to? No, but spring and summer is here, and there's a little bit more to do around the house in the spring and summer. I have a lot to do outside, and I don't have help for a lot of it because I live by myself. So anyways, that's kind of like the plan, and some weeks I'm just gonna get more done and some weeks I'm not, but you know, I'm not starting a whole lot of things, and it's not because I don't want to, but whenever I think about starting something, I can't decide what I want to start, and then I start thinking of a whip of like, well, if I gave that another week or so, it could just be done. So I'm still just working through my whips, and these little smalls though, or the Britter Kitty series, are just like some little like tinier fun distractions, but it's also getting some like smaller series that I've been wanting to do, or that come up that I know that I can do at a faster pace, just done and stitched, and I need to FFO I need to have like also an FFO day one weekend, and get some stuff FFO'd, so that way I can like put them out and decorate with them as I'm also doing this spring cleaning thing. So anyways, that's kind of everything going on in a nutshell. I hope that y'all are having a fantastic week and have a great weekend coming up. Keep on stitching. Let me know what you're working on down below. Let's have some fun conversations as usual. And I love you guys, and I will see you next Friday. Bye.